Is depression in cats even a real thing? Yes, your cat can get depressed, and sadly, it's more common than one might think. It is estimated that as many as 50% of domestic cats experience an emotional disorder. What are the signs? And what can you do to make your kitty feel better? Let's find out. Going outside the litter box. Cats don't skip the litter box out of spite or to get back at you for coming home late. Cats are creatures of habit and cleanliness. Their instinct is to bury their business, so when they don't, it's not a casual decision. Research backs this up, showing that stress, discomfort, or even medical conditions can lead cats to avoid their usual spots. Lack of reaction to familiar sounds. Imagine this. The sound of a can opening used to bring your cat sprinting into the kitchen. But now, there's no reaction. Not even a twitch of the ear. Sounds like the jingle of keys or their favorite toy shaking no longer spark any interest. If you've noticed this, it's time to pay attention. Cats have exceptional hearing and usually react to sounds associated with positive experiences like food or play. Research has shown that cats can become less responsive to familiar sounds when they're stressed or unhappy. Hiding more than usual. Cats instinctively seek solitude when they're stressed or unwell, partly because in the wild, showing weakness can attract predators. So, if your previously sociable cat is now a master of disguise, blending into the shadows more than they used to, it's time to take notice. Change in eye contact. Normally, a cat will lock eyes with you throughout the course of the day, and sometimes even slowly blink to show they trust and love you. A depressed cat might avoid making eye contact altogether. Instead of those affectionate slow blinks, they might look away when you try to catch their gaze or stare blankly into space. Research backs this up, showing that eye contact is a big deal in the feline world. One study found that when cats are stressed or unhappy, they're less likely to engage in it altogether. Vocalization changes. When a cat starts feeling blue, you might notice a change in how much or what kind of noises they're making. If your usually chatty cat has gone quiet, or if your silent shadow starts vocalizing more, this can signal that they're not feeling their best. Depression can either mute their desire to communicate or increase their vocalizations as a call for help or attention. Pica. Pica is a bit of a peculiar behavior where cats start munching on things that aren't exactly gourmet, or even food for that matter. It can sometimes point to nutritional deficiencies, yes, but it can also signal emotional distress. When cats are feeling blue, they might turn to chewing on odd items as a way to cope. It's similar to how people might bite their nails or tap their feet when they're anxious. Decreased grooming. Cats are the epitome of cleanliness, spending a good chunk of their day grooming themselves to maintain that sleek, dignified look we all admire. It's in their nature to groom themselves regularly, to get rid of any odor and not allow predators to find them by their smell. Depression or stress can zap their motivation to keep up with personal hygiene. Physical discomfort can also play a role. If grooming becomes painful due to arthritis or other medical issues, they might start avoiding it altogether. Lack of interest in scent marking. When they rub their face and body against furniture, walls, or even you, they're leaving their scent, which is essentially their way of saying, "This is mine, and I feel safe here." So when your cat suddenly stops leaving their scent on every corner and crevice, it's a sign they're feeling down. A depressed cat may lose interest in activities they once found comforting, including scent marking. Sleeping more. Cats typically sleep around 12 to 16 hours a day, and this can go even higher for kittens and seniors. However, if you notice a sudden increase in their snooze time, especially if it's accompanied by a lack of interest in activities they usually enjoy, it's worth paying attention to. Depression in cats can manifest as withdrawing and opting to sleep rather than interact or play. Why does this happen? Just like humans, when cats are feeling blue, they might retreat and seek comfort in solitude, which often means more time spent sleeping. Ignoring favorite views or perches. If your cat starts ignoring their once-beloved lookout points, this is a major change. Cats derive a lot of joy and stimulation from watching the world go by. It's their way of engaging with their environment without having to physically explore it. So, when they stop doing this, it might mean they're feeling too low to even enjoy the simple pleasures they once loved. Eating less. Cats, much like us, can lose their appetite when they're not feeling their best emotionally. If you notice your once food-enthusiastic friend is now ignoring their meals, it's time to pay attention. Refusal to use scratching posts. Scratching is a crucial part of their routine. It helps them stretch their muscles, maintain their claw health, and mark their territory. It's also a great way for them to release stress. So when they stop, it's a bit like a person giving up a favorite hobby out of the blue. This change in behavior could be due to several factors. Maybe they're feeling down or something in their environment is making them uneasy. It could also be a health issue, like arthritis or a paw injury, making scratching more painful than pleasurable. Playing less. As with things mentioned above, when a cat starts doing less of what they used to love, it's a sign we shouldn't ignore. Cats naturally enjoy playing as it mimics their hunting instincts. So when they start playing less, it could be a hint they're not feeling their best emotionally or physically. How to help a depressed cat. If you've noticed signs your cat might be feeling a bit down, the first step is to visit the vet. It's crucial to rule out any health issues that could be causing their symptoms. Cats are masters at hiding discomfort, so what looks like depression might be their way of dealing with pain or sickness. Once you've got the all clear from the vet and it turns out health isn't the issue, it's time to focus on their emotional well-being. Cats, much like people, need quality time and engagement to keep their spirits up. Spending time together, even if it's just sitting quietly in the same room, can make a world of difference. They might not say it, but your presence is comforting to them. Introducing new games can also spark a bit of joy in a cat's life. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. A simple ball of paper or a feather on a string can entertain them and encourage interaction. The key is to find what excites them and make it a regular part of their day. Environmental enrichment is another fancy term for making your cat's living space interesting and stimulating. It can be as simple as a new scratching post, a cat tree, or even a cardboard box. Yes, the internet memes are true. Cats love boxes. These additions can provide them with opportunities to climb, explore, and have a safe space of their own. Don't underestimate the power of catnip or pheromones either. Catnip can offer a fun and safe way for your cat to unwind, while pheromone diffusers or sprays can create a calming atmosphere in your home, making them feel more secure and relaxed. Consider building a cat patio or catio if you have the space. It allows them to experience the outdoors safely, satisfying their curiosity and need for fresh air. And for the foodies, try food puzzles. They're not only a source of entertainment, but also a way to engage their brains, keeping them both physically and mentally active. Did you know that over 95% of cat parents unknowingly make at least one mistake when dealing with their cats? Check out this video, where we're zeroing in on the 12 most common yet easily fixable mistakes cat parents make to ensure your feline companion is happy, healthy, and never at risk. And be sure to subscribe to our channel and join our feline-loving community.